I just bought the cheapest battery powered string trimmer on Amazon for $24.89. It's less a toy for a kid. I want my money back. Please don't sell it anymore. One can use this device to cut 1 or 2 blades of grass at a time. This thing might be junk, so we'll get into this later in the video. We'll try it out on some grass. We'll try it out on some, I don't know, weeds. Do not purchase this cordless trimmer. It is more like a toy and doesn't actually cut. Let's unbox it and see what we're dealing with. It is the Weijiang ultra lightweight, rechargeable, super powerful. We've got instructions. We might need to follow this. Yep, they're the zip ties. They are just generic red zip ties. Handle, base. What's that do? Guess that's how you turn it on. There's no trigger. It's nice that it comes with a rechargeable cable. It's not like a USB-C or anything. It's something else. You know, so you can hedge your lawn or something. And isn't this cute? It's kind of like a toy. That's maybe what, 1, 2, maybe like a 3.5, 4 inch radius. Quite small. And then we got our extendable handle. Now I'm 6'1", so this might be a little bit difficult to use, this device, so let's put it together. And I am going to use instructions because I think this might be a little difficult. A lot of people said this was kind of like a toy, but right there it says, do not allow children or untrained individuals to use this trimmer. Now if this were a toy, they wouldn't be saying that, so they did not intend for this to be used as a toy, so those reviews might be right, might be wrong, but per the instructions, they're wrong. Okay, so I'm not making a very good job of this, so it looks like this part here, you have to push it through. Just based on the instructions I'm seeing, so I'm going to try and push that in. That means you can pull this out, and that's a tight fit in there, so that means when you push this in, you can get a different height. Now, that's going to be pretty short. It's 37 inches long, and well, I don't know why you'd ever want to make it shorter, but we'll put this handle back on the top here. And this base is going to be the same. We're going to do this, put this on here. And luckily I don't have a bad back or anything, but this, if you do, this thing could be the nail in the coffin for your back. Like that. And then it says to put this piece on next before you put the blades on. So we're going to turn that up and then snap it in place. And this piece must just go on the outside. This is not how to build this. This is, I don't know, whatever you're going to use that for. I guess they're calling this part an edger guard. Now we just need to install our string. And what does it say to do? So it says to kind of go through maybe. Yeah, like this. Like that. I think that was the right way. I'll put this one in. Let's go use it. Here, this is some new grass. See if we can get through it. So we have to turn this on down here. So it cuts, it does actually string trim, but as soon as you get a little bit deeper into that grass, maybe anything more than an inch, it just bogs down and doesn't do anything. You kind of have to do it little passes there. And that was some new grass, that's probably 2 months old. It's still maturing. Let's go and try something a little bit thicker and see if it can actually do anything, because it's gonna take a long time. And honestly, that bending over like that, that's not good for anyone, especially when you can get a weed eater. You can actually stand up, right? This here, like, I have to walk around with it, like out like this and there. And I mean, it's not heavy, flimsy. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do an entire yard like this. I used to have a gas weed eater and I used to have to fill it up halfway through doing some thick brush. So this thing here is not going to be doing that. But if you've got a small yard, I mean, it's going to take you a long time. You may as well just buy a corded one or a cheap 18-volt model. It's going to do much better job than this. So let's go and try out something else. So I would run my typical weed eater into a little bush like this and cut this, whatever this is that's growing. Weed. So let's see if this thing can take it down. I took that first one down, not terrible. Let's try again. This garden bed needs a little bit of an edge. Let's see if we can try do it. We'll put the edger down. It's not really doing anything. Let's try it without that. Yeah. We can't even cut through one piece of grass. Look, it's dying. A few reviewers who said they tried to return the string trimmer and couldn't, so I put in a message to return this and it was accepted. Here you can see the proof and the refund was issued, and I don't actually need to return the string trimmer, so I'll probably be throwing it in the trash, but just to show you that it can be returned after being used. I'm not going to sit here and say that this does not work, because it does. I'm going to agree with some of the reviews where it says it's more of a toy. The reviews where it says it doesn't work, I have proof that it does work. But for a toy, I think you could get this for a kid who's wanting to help out in the yard. That would be ideal for them. I know it says not to get it for a kid, and that would be on whoever purchases this to get a kid something that has not blades on the bottom that spins really fast, but it'd be a good way to get a kid into learning how to do some lawn care and yard work. Nice and short, it's really light, and they can start off by learning how to control this and then work up to a larger string trimmer. That's my take on this. So it's almost like a training device. So there we have it. This is the cheapest string trimmer on Amazon. It does work, but it's a piece of junk.